Hey, and thanks so much for tuning in to My Savvy Agent. My name is Kara Baratich. I'm a realtor here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. You know, the cost of living just keeps on rising. So today we're going to take a look at how Colorado Springs measures up and if you can afford to live here. All right, here we go. Payscale.com is one of my favorite resources to compare cost of living to the national average and even comparing from city to city. It just really breaks it down in a nice format that's user-friendly. So let's take a look. So the cost of living in Colorado Springs is now sitting at about 6% less than the national average. And Payscale actually breaks it down even further. If you take a look here into housing, utilities, and then groceries. Now, utilities does not completely surprise me just because we have so many days of sunshine here in Colorado. According to the Colorado Climate Center, we actually have at least 300 days of partial to full sunshine. So since we get so much natural light, we really don't have to be turning, the lights on all the time, which keeps our utilities down. Now, if we scroll down here a bit, we can take a look at the cost of living calculator. Now, you can compare any city that you might be moving from to another one. Now, let's say we put in here that I am moving from Seattle, Washington, moving to Colorado Springs. And in Seattle, I was making $60,000 a year. So in order to maintain my current standard of living that I had in Seattle, when I moved to Colorado Springs, I would have to at least make $38,024, just because the cost of living in Colorado Springs compared to Seattle, Washington is 36.6% lower. And then housing is almost 50% lower than what I would pay in Seattle. Let's say that I am in the Air Force and I am currently in San Antonio, Texas at Lackland Air Force Base, and I just received orders to go to Peterson Air Force Base in Colorado Springs. I was making $75,000 in San Antonio, Texas. So in order to keep my standard of living the same as I had in San Antonio, in Colorado Springs, I would have to make $81,858, just because the cost of living is higher and the housing is quite a bit higher than what I was used to paying in Texas for, the same home. Then it breaks it down here, similar to what was at the top of the website when we first got in. It breaks down to housing, utilities, groceries, and then transportation. So then it breaks it down even further here, where it goes over the median home price, which has jumped quite a bit in the last couple of years just because we have had so much growth and it just is not slowing down. So we can expect our home prices to go up because the demand for homes has gone up as well. It also breaks down a monthly rent average here in Colorado Springs. So if you're not quite ready to, purchase a home, then you can get an idea of what you would pay on average for rent. And then if you scroll down, it also gives you kind of an average of what you would be spending on more everyday items. This is going to give you a big picture of the true cost of living here in Colorado Springs. So overall, Colorado Springs is sitting at about 6% lower than the national average, still making it affordable, but if you're wanting to move here, you may want to move sooner rather than later because our home prices do continue to rise. Of course, if you have any comments, please put them in the comments section. Reach out. My information will be in the description below, along with the link to payscale.com, so you can play with the numbers from whatever city you are moving to or from. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next week. All right, until then, stay savvy.